at Crest, we do webinars pretty regularly. And so the webinar this time is called Living with Limits. And Dr. Terry Young has been thinking about this one and has something really good in store for you. So Terry, tell us, why would someone want to come to this webinar?
Well, Dan, we're actually making a play on the little phrase living with limits in terms of living without limits, and how sometimes as we live our lives, we try to push beyond perhaps what our limits are. And we may not be consciously doing it. Sometimes we are conscious of it, but we tend to think we can go further, go faster, go harder, and somehow we're immune from what effect that has upon us.
Mm.
And so we try to live without limits sometimes, and we pay the price.
Yep.
And we go beyond those limits and we get into overload. And that's where the weariness comes in, the tiredness comes in. A number of years ago, Gordon MacDonald wrote about, recovering, or in essence, recalibrating our spiritual passion, because more and more we're drained, we're dried out, we get distorted, we get burnt out, we get disillusioned. And sometimes that can lead us to a point of devastation. So an appreciation for limits is actually a very good thing to do.
Yeah.
And even Jesus said, I know your spirit. He said, I know your spirit. Your spirit is willing, but our flesh is weak. We're embodied
Yes.
in these bone stacks that we inhabit. And we've got to be careful and be aware of it, and then think through, how do we gauge healthy, effective, and wise living, and honor what are our limits? They're very real.
Yeah. So friends, this would be a really good one for you to come and hear about, because if you don't pay attention to this one, you can really get hurt.
Yep.
And we have too many hurting leaders today. So come and look at the URL below, copy that URL, that website, and click there, and then you can sign up for this webinar.
Yeah. Look forward to seeing you.